Let's hear it up for Terry Ann Falcone, our MC tonight. So, probably some of you, most of you have seen me around, but maybe don't know my full name. So let me introduce you properly. My name is Marsha Josephine De Salvatore. So it's kind of a mix of lots of nationalities in one. Let's start with Marsha, where that came from. So despite the fact that it's of Russian origins, my parents are from Calabria. Why is it Marsha? Woo! All right, Calabria! Why is it Marsha? So Mama Celestina, that's my mom, moved to America in the 70s. So she started watching a lot of TV to learn her English. And if I have any Americans out here, we're going to sing the song to the TV show where I was named after. Where are you? Here we go. Are you ready? Here's the story of a lovely lady who was a very lovely girl. All of them had hair curls like their mother, the youngest one in Kirk. Yeah, so I was named after Marsha Brady. If anyone remembers the character of Marsha Brady, Marsha. She was like the most popular, the cheerleader. All the boys loved her. She was super vain. Is that similar to me?
Yes.
Oh no. Anyway, second name, Josephine. Let's thank God that I'm Josephine, because I was named after my grandmother in Calabria, which is Giuseppina. Do you know what's short for Giuseppina? Let me tell you. Juicy. Juicy. Could you imagine the scene in America? Hi, my name's Juicy. No, I don't work in the adult film industry. Let's move into De Salvatore. So yeah, it's Italian. Growing up in Ohio, however, with that name, Midwest, was not so easy. Roll call in school, at the doctor's office, or any kind of public office. Marsha De Salvatore. Marsha De Salvatore, Marsha Da Salvatore, and if you're African American, you'd be Marsha De Salvatore. Anyway, so my parents are Italian. My parents are Italian and somehow ended up in Cincinnati, Ohio. I have no idea why and how. But anyways, they figured, oh well, you know, I'm sure we'll find our community of Italians, like their friends and other families, like in New York and Toronto. Unfortunately, in Cincinnati, Ohio, the closest thing you have to anything Italian is macaroni and cheese. Nothing Italian. What's important or particular in Cincinnati?
Chili.
Wow.
Next bit.
Who was it?
Because
It was
it's
Alan.
Alan rocks. That's my next bit. So in Cincinnati is known for absolutely nothing. Okay, no, maybe some, you know, football. We have a good baseball team. We have shopping centers, Starbucks, fast food restaurants. Yeah, it's Midwest, nothing interesting. But we are known to have the best chili in the country. Let me tell you what this chili is all about. So, chili, for anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's like a ragu, bolognese, which is really sad to even compare that to that. But anyway, it's, you know, minced meat, tomatoes, beans, and the secret Cincinnati ingredient, which makes it the best in the United States, is chocolate and cinnamon. Yeah, gross. Let me tell you what we put on, though. We put that on top of spaghetti. Unfortunately, in Cincinnati, Ohio, they cook spaghetti to the point where you can actually glue furniture together. Really good, yeah? So you're like a god, yeah? And you put the chili on top of that overcooked pasta. Not only that, folks, on top of that, you have grated orange American cheese. A little heart attack on a plate. Good old American food. So, these are as to why every time I go back to America, the people are expanding. Either that or I'm becoming a supermodel, I'm not sure. But every time I go home, I notice how big people are getting. But not only are they getting bigger, but they can barely walk, so they're in motorized vehicles to get around. That's fucked up, yeah? I think there are many reasons for that. One of them is a place called Walmart. Let me tell you what Walmart is, people. If you don't know what Walmart is, imagine an Inns discount supermarket, but the size of Panorama. Yeah? Let me tell you a little situation. Let me build up Walmart. So you park your car in the parking lot. You walk to the entrance. Oh, you know what? I need a little break from that walk. So I have two choices: McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts. So that was a hard walk. I have my little snack, light. I walk in, I'm greeted by Charlie. He's about 9 years old, has no teeth. He's like, welcome to Walmart, here's your card. And you're thinking, that's so nice they employ people like that. So you take your cart and you just notice all around you are these very large people in motorized vehicles shopping. And you're like, oh, this is really weird. So you go to the produce section, vegetable and fruit, and you're like, wow, all the fruit and vegetable are just huge. Like a tomato is the size of a basketball, and like every single one are identical and perfectly colored the same way. You're like, there's something not right about that. Or the fact that it's like about minus 1,000 degrees, but you can buy a watermelon. Nothing like cuddling up by the fire, slice of watermelon. Take the, feel warm inside. You go to the delicatessen. That's my favorite part of any supermarket, right? In Italy, it's a joy. Bresaola, salami, mortadella. At Walmart, you just pray to fucking God that you know what it is that's in there. Because they're like logs of meat. And there's one that's extra special because you're like, okay, that kind of looks like a mortadella, but there's green bits in it. What is that? Oh, it's an olive loaf. An olive loaf? A loaf of olive. Okay, unidentifiable. Don't know what the fuck that is. But next to that is even better because cheese usually should be white, am I right? It comes from milk, which is white, right? Well, in America, they're every shade of orange or yellow. Colby, cheddar, what is that? Right? Not to mention, so you go through the aisles of Walmart along the zooming past motorized vehicles. Oh, the cereal aisle. Because you need 1,000 different flavors of cereal. Where half of them, you put it in milk and it's like candy floating milk. That's pretty healthy. All right. Let's move, though, quickly to the pickles. You know, pickles. Yeah, they're good. But you don't need 10 different types of pickles. Kosher, sweet, vinegar, dill, sandwich style, gherkin, sweet and sour, sour, half sour. Really? Do you need that? No. Anyway. The frozen food aisle. In Italy, you're lucky if you have 2 frozen food aisles. Walmart, you have like a whole mini city, right? You can find pizza, ice cream, fruit, vegetable, potato skins, whatever. But the most interesting thing I find are scrambled eggs. I think if you fucking have to microwave scrambled eggs, that's why you're in a motorized vehicle. Really? I'm sorry, I know that's mean, I'm sorry. It's true. You go to the cash point, you're like, okay, I just am curious how these people got in a motorized vehicle, so I like to look in people's carts. Wow, everything is frozen food, and the closest thing to a vegetable is ketchup. And the closest thing to a vegetable is like cherry Coca-Cola. That doesn't even exist in yeah. Last thing as to why maybe people are expanding in America, portions. Yeah, when I go to Starbucks, I don't think I need 2 hands to lift my cappuccino. Right? No, that's probably too much liquid intake for a day. Or how about sandwiches? If I cannot bite with 1 mouthful of a sandwich, that's probably a lot of food. The cinema? I mean, they say that the fat content of the popcorn that you buy at the cinema is like enough for a month. If you need to buy a ticket for your popcorn to go into the cinema, that's probably too much. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm Marsha Josephine De Salvatore. I'm proud to be American despite the motorized vehicle, but very happy to be living in Rome with natural food.